You know, one of the things that people get confused with the most really comes down to, it's always simple things, or what should be simple. This week we're talking about the difference between songwriters and recording artists. Remember, the musical definition of a songwriter is someone who writes the song. A recording artist is someone who records the song. They may not be the same. Now, there are plenty of great examples of singer-songwriters, all the way from the Beatles up to Lady Gaga these days. The fact is that that's not always the case. There have been great songwriters in the past that have not been performers, okay? And they are compensated very differently than the recording artist is. Later on, we're going to talk more about publishers and how they help the songwriters and composers, the people who create the music. On the other side, we'll start talking about the unions and the record companies and how they help the recording artists. So the number one thing to keep in mind for this week is, very simply, there are people that write songs, there are people that record them. And yes, there are examples, plenty of them, where people do both, but people don't necessarily do both. Cole Porter, one of the greatest songwriters ever, well, not a great performer. Look him up. You'll find him on YouTube and many other places on the internet. Don't forget to keep in touch this week if there's anything specific you need to know. We have the I Have a Question board. Don't forget to use that as much as possible so that we can help each other out with some of these questions. Remember, if you have the question, probably someone else does too. And if there's anything of a more personal nature, again, as always, email me directly. Not a problem. Very happy to hear from you. Thanks, and enjoy the week. Stay tuned.